Femi Fani Kayode slams and mocks Datti Baba-Ahmed for kneeling down before President Bola-Ahmed Tinubu. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. In a recent development, Femi Fani Kayode has decided to drag and mock Datti Baba-Ahmed, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, as a running mate to Peter Obi, who was the Labour Party presidential candidate. For those of us in the know, we already know that Femi Fani Kayode is one man who will always, when he opens his mouth, is either to extol to high heavens or to drag someone like I better pass my neighbor generator. During the electioneering period, he was one of those who did not let the online space rest, because his own way of, expressing himself could be said to be very, very untoward, and he's not ready to stop anytime soon. In fact, when the nominees, or should we say the appointment of the ministers and the other leaders of parastatals were going on, people were mocking Femi Fani Kayode online, especially the obedience that, oh, Oga, despite all your abuses and all that you did, fighting very vehemently online against anybody who is not for APC, that's Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, received a hot lashing from him. And the fact that he was not even nominated for anything even till now, almost 8 months down the line, has made people now look down on Femi to be like, not only mouth you get action. Because despite the, in quotes, hard work you did, you're not even recognized by this administration. Not even a televised visit of you attending any meeting or you being put on board. Now, we know that in this kind of context, he might not have been considered for appointments that are out there in people's faces and all of that. But we know that so many other things go on in the background that, of course, might not be known to the public or to the citizens now, but doesn't mean that maybe he's not being compensated, all that. Now, let's move to the issue at hand. The picture we can see on the screen is a picture of Datti Baba-Ahmed kneeling for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as they exchange pleasantries. You can see their hands and all of that. Now, Datti Baba-Ahmed, the Labour Party's vice presidential candidate during the 2023 general elections, for his behavior towards Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Femi Fani Kayode gave him hot on his official X account. Let me read it out. It says, Datti the daft quivers, shivers and bows before our leader, and crawls on his little obedient knees, while wearing a big sheepish "I am sorry sir" smile on his face, on his fat Mauritanian face. Glory, with different emojis, like, all those kind of emojis of mockery. Datti, let me take it again. Datti the daft quivers, she shivers and bows before our leader and crawls on his little obedient knees while wearing a big sheepish "I am sorry" smile on his fat Mauritanian face. Glory. This statement comes from growing tensions within the political battles between the ruling party APC and the opposition party Labour Party, as Datti actions continue to draw attention and criticism from various quarters. Fani Kayode's choice of words reflects the intense questions surrounding Datti's recent kneeling down behavior, suggesting a huge power change at play. The phrase quivers, shivers, and bows, according to Femi Fani Kayode, conveys a sense of submission and fear, implying that Datti the daft is bowing to pressure of authority. Fani Kayode's use of little obedient knees to further underline his perception of the inferiority capacity that he thinks of the obedience movement. Now let's take some comments. Somebody said, Fani the useless man. Another said, Datti has done well. He needs to respect the office. More so in age, the president is way older than him. He did well. Another said, what is in it? Tinubu was sitting down, and if you want to talk or greet him, you must either bend down or squat down. Datti is a 6-feeter and not a dwarf. This doesn't show any respect or fear. Another person said, stomach infrastructure, Fani Kayode. Nothing wrong with what Datti did. It is a sign of respect to authority. The man is cultured. If you don't have anything to say, just go and rest. I know you need food. Another commenter said, I think foolish Fani Kayode is more daft and suffering from mouth diarrhea. And I asked Fani Kayode when he is challenging one in an election has made one see his opponent as enemy, even after election. If so, the phrase in politics, no permanent friend and no permanent enemy, is just a mere political statement. Fani Kayode outburst foolishly depicted how bitter his heart is. Another said, Fani Kayode, do you expect Datti to be rude? Another said, Femi is just jealous of the achievement of Datti. You can't equate him, sir. Baba Datti passed you 100 times. Another said, Fani Kayode, a fool that has forgotten the face of his father. He runs like a Momo child. Another person said, FFK, you're a big fool. You that after criticizing Tinubu turned around to start praising him because of stomach infrastructure. Shame on you. Another said, aren't you simply stupid, Femi? At least he has respect for his elders, not a vagabond who has no respect, no honor, and who is nothing but a political war gecko. At least Datti built a university for Nigerians. Eleno, FFK, what have you achieved? Another said, this man does not understand morality, so he can talk like that small boy senator from Kogi State. Another said, when a man speaks, you will know how mature he is. Fani is truly what OBJ described him to be. No atom of maturity at all. Another said, to kneel down for your superior is not a bad thing. What are you saying? Another said, Tinubu is sitting down and there's no other way Datti would have greeted him. Moreover, there's nothing wrong Datti kneeling down to greet the president, age-wise or influence. Another said, Femi Fani Kayode, for your information, Baba-Ahmed is looking and would not look for an appointment or contract from the president. He is not a hungry man. He is only respecting the #1 citizen of the country, who is far older than him. I don't know what your problem is about that. Another said, politics is a game of interest. If you win me, I come near you. Then, if I win, you are under me, whether you want it or not. Another said, you are still not ashamed, despite the bad exodus of appointments, Lagbaja for you till date, and you have not mocked yourself. Tomorrow you support Trump against your fellow Nigeria. Okay. Another said, but a president's office needs to be respected. What else do you expect him to do? Another said, that is a successful businessman with integrity. So greeting shows how respectful he is to Bola Tinubu as a father to him and the office of the president. So go and rest, stomach infrastructure politician like you. Another said, very senseless, deceptive Femi Fani Kayode, who only cares for his stomach and not the well-being of Nigerians. So Datti showing respect to his senior had now become a sign of weakling. Wow. Another said, so FFK can be this immature because of tribal sentiments. Maybe FFK believes these pretentious comments will give him an appointment. Another said, God will so lift me up so that my antagonists will bow and kneel down to me. Another said, FFK just wants to be noticed because he's hungry, angry, frustrated, and jobless. So pardon him. Tinubu, apart from being the president, is old enough to be Datti's father. So bending down to greet him is not out of place. Datti owns very successful businesses, including Bayes University, and so does not have any ground to compare with FFK. Let's please look for any appointment for him. So what's your comment on this? Please, would like to hear your comment. Do you think Femi Fani Kayode is just being his usual self, or do you think kneeling down or the position that he took here means that he's now worshipping in quotes the president, Baba-Ahmed Tinubu? Would like to hear your comments. Drop it in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Bye for now.